and India, and this is Cousin Conversations.
So in today's mini bar, we're gonna kind of be like backpedaling. Last episode, we built our perfect companion. I wouldn't say perfect. We built our companion, and we got a couple questions about race and age. So being that we had all of these qualities, do we look
for them in a specific race or
Yes.
a specific age range? So for me, I would totally date outside of my race. People always say you could be missing someone because of the fact you're not able to date outside your race, or you don't want to like venture out.
I picture my son being raised by a black man,
Right.
personally. But I don't want to write anybody off. I would date outside of my race.
And the other question was, would you date outside your age bracket?
Of course, like I think most of my boyfriends or the guys I've dated have been older.
Yeah, I would totally date outside of my age bracket. Not younger, but definitely older. Because I don't like no young men.
But you would assume that people, like guys older, would have their stuff more together.
Yeah, they never do.
They don't. So it's actually a lose-lose. It's like, pick it.
You're darn if you do, you're darn if
You
you
either
don't.
date a guy that's 25 or date a guy that's 32. Either way it go,
It's like rolling dice.
you're
You
gonna
never
be dealing
know.
with the craps. So guys would prefer just to like ghost you,
Oh, yeah.
especially if like say you're not their cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
They would just
Stop talking.
stop talking to you. Like fall off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I always say, oh, well, another one has died. There's no resurrection.
Because you know, like whatever energy you put out is whatever energy you get in. Well, I ghost a lot, so I honestly think it's like karma. So for every 3 guys I've ghosted, is 2 that's about to ghost me.
So it makes you wonder if you're like the toxic person.
So we're quick to point out when someone else is doing something wrong or they're the toxic person. We're avoiding that responsibility and actually self-reflecting. Like, what role did I play in this? Like, friendship, relationship, partnership, whatever.
Right. You may be the toxic energy that you're running from. And you don't want to be the main contributor to like your unhappiness. Sit down, take some inventory of yourself, and figure that out. Like,
Yes,
what
child.
am I doing wrong?
You can't be at peace with him if you're not at peace with yourself. Toxic traits aren't always like obvious. Mine it's weird. It's like toxic positivity. So I always have to be like happy, always, like upbeat, like motivating others and things like that.
Right.
And when realistically, like I'm not dealing with my emotions. So it's like it's what it is.
Dismissive.
Like, yeah, I'll just dismiss it and move on. Like it could be worse,
You wouldn't think that would be like a negative thing or a toxic trait, because how is it a bad thing to be happy all the time?
Right.
But if you're happy all the time, you can't deal with all the other emotions that you have
The
going.
type of person you are to yourself is the type of person you are to others. So if I'm like this to myself, then I'm like this towards friends as well. So that's something I'm actively working on. So in order to do this, I'm actually like feeling my emotions. So I'm actually like in touch with my feelings and communicating. And so I'm also trying to be a better friend. So I'm hearing others out. I'm here.
Because I don't deal with emotions either.
True that.
I don't want you to sit here and tell me, oh, the time I was sad, I did XYZ. I ain't asked you that.
Right.
So, like, let me go through this by myself.
Yes.
And yeah, emotions I don't deal with. Like, my main toxic trait is that I always compared myself to others as far as like body image, because of course social media and everything
Yes.
tells you need to be a certain size, and that is the fastest way to be unhappy in life and just be miserable.
Yeah, I had this issue too. On social media, people really only allow you to see what they want you to see. You don't see the full truth. So they can't really look at somebody's life and say, oh my God, I wish I had this life. I wish I had this body. I wish I had this.
When they wish they had somebody else's face, somebody else's body, and somebody else's whole life.
I think comparing yourself is like,
it's super toxic, because you feel so overwhelmed with emotion. Like you just feel like you're such a failure.
You feel inferior.
Yeah. So if you're unsure if you're the toxic person, here are some top toxic traits. They can be master manipulators or narcissists. Watch out for those.
They criticize people. They're judgmental. They're blaming.
And never apologize. So they are never going to say sorry for something, because why should they? They're always right.
And they're negative.
These type of people are never loyal. They don't know what loyalty means, and nor will they ever be your true friend, boyfriend, lover.
If you're in a relationship, situationship, friendship, and it doesn't go your way or it ends abruptly, ask yourself, are you the toxic one?